I'm not a huge fan of flying into turrets, so if I fuck this up, don't judge,
I
boys.
am. I'm a huge fan.
Before we get into the rest of today's video, guys, I need to tell you about this video's sponsor, Opera GX. Opera GX is a special version of the Opera browser built specifically for gamers. It's also available on mobile, and you can connect your desktop and your mobile version so you have the same settings across both. And the way that it functions is basically like a better version of any other web browser out there. My favorite feature has to be the GX control that helps you limit how much of your CPU and your RAM is used by the browser, so you can have as many tabs open as you want and it's not going to affect your gaming. It also has multiple different apps integrated right into the sidebar, so you can use Twitch, Discord, and Twitter while also listening to your favorite music over on Spotify without having to navigate from the webpage that you're on. I also would like to point out really quickly that there is a built-in ad block on Opera GX, so if you guys want to skip those pesky ads, you can go ahead and enable that. If that sounds interesting to you guys, go check the link down in the description. This is one of the few sponsors that I actually will be using in my day-to-day life, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, go use my customized link down in the description. It really helps out the channel. And anyways, boys, let's get right back into the video. There's a green drop right behind their base. There's no point dragging this part out. You guys have already seen this, undoubtedly on Bam's channel, maybe on Scope's, but basically the way that it went down was this. Bam and Scope went in and rocketed the base. We were killing them. We dropped what we thought was all of their beds, but apparently we missed a couple. People that were away from the base came back, and at some point one of my tribe mates pulled out their flamethrower and got it whipped out from under them. And then it just all kind of went downhill fast from there. The dude got the flamethrower, killed me, killed everybody else, and literally every time we went back, there was just no way for us to effectively counter it because we didn't have med brews. Personally, I wanted to get flamethrowers as soon as possible, so I'm the one that made them, so I'll take the L on that. But I'm always super careful in the early game when somebody pulls out a whip to put away my weapon, and hopefully whoever it was, I think it was Lig, learned his lesson on why you need to do that. Start of day 2, I decided I wanted to get us some more tames, as the previous night was when we did that raid and we lost so much stuff, and when I woke up it seemed like pretty much nobody had the motivation to go and tame more after that. So I started by getting an angler. This has to be one of the most frustrating experiences ever in Ark, but it's one that we all have to do, we all have to deal with. So I took the bullet and I went and found one. Oh my god. Why are there so many eels? Why? For what purpose? For what purpose? I hate the water, dude. I hate the fucking water, dude. I hate it. 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 I want to uninstall. I want to uninstall. That eel literally aggroed me from out of render, dude. It was aggroing as it came into render.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Nah, bro. Nah. Nah. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I gotta go.
How you guys are getting element? Are you doing the boss for it?
I'm not gonna lie, we don't really have element right now because the people that so the charge nodes still exist, right?
It's only in one cave, yeah.
Yeah. And somebody has it fucking built. Like, why would they do that? That's so dumb. I'm not fighting for it. We'll just do a fucking boss fight, get 100 deli, and then go from there because...
Getting the boss is such a lot of steps, bro.
What do you mean? Like, we can literally just kill one of the island bosses.
You get these things called runes, and to get runes, you have to kill alphas, and you have to, like, alpha after gives you, like, 2 rune stones, and you got to get 30 rune stones. So you got to, get those rune stones, and then you got to go fight a boss.
So essentially what you're telling me is they made it to where getting element on this server is really easy for one tribe, and then the rest of us get to struggle fucking super hard. That's really cool, man. Nice balance, bro. Like, really fucking smart, wildcard. You did it again, baby. Look at this shit, bro. We got the owl walking on the water for today. But our starter base location was getting a little too cramped and a little too well known, so we decided to move into one of the strong caves on Fjordur. We saw some of our friends built on it on another server, and we decided that we were going to take it for ourselves. We were going to head over in 2 separate groups. The first group was going to be everybody but me and Bam, and they were going to have the bulk of the items from our base split across them, and then it was going to be me and Bam with me completely slot capped on heavyweight items. So Bam was going to use the grapple glitch to bring me over. We were going to send them over first, so that way we would know that it was clear for us to teleport, But unfortunately, things went awry, and somehow the teleport for the first group ended up being for a completely different area, and it just so happened to be right next to that base that we had tried to raid yesterday. They were able to hear the teleport when it happened. This ended up leading to them getting countered and losing all of our dinos, all of our pre-craft turrets, and the majority of our items. I still had the industrial forge and some other stuff on me, but we were basically set back to square one with this, and it was really demotivating.
Not like understand
Yeah,
where
I
we
mean,
are.
we've never been here before,
Okay.
dog.
VZ spawned you guys at the wrong spot. So
Look
blame
at your
VZ
maps.
spawn.
Look at your maps. Look at your map, Leg.
Ooh, he's getting a little
He spawned
testy.
you
He's
at
getting a little saucy.
Vardaland. I said Vanna.
You are a dumb nigga, bro.
I didn't.
Dog.
Guys, you're supposed to go to fucking
You
Vannaland.
guys are right next to. You guys are right next to.
You
Mickey's
guys
base,
are
bro.
far, and you guys are beside the enemy's base. You guys are. Oh my. Teleport to Vannaland, north.
Vanda.
Vanna, V-A-N-N-A. What the hell, bro?
Vannaland.
Dude, I swear to God, like, Ark literally rots people's brains. I swear to Christ, dude.
I'm picked. You're
Oh
picked?
my God, bro.
How does he always fucking know where
Like,
we
why
are?
does he always?
Why does he know what?
How does
like,
he
why is
always
he
know
always
where the
gone?
fuck
Like-
to go?
Who, Minky?
Yeah, he's always in the right place at the right time.
Bro, you were at his base. They
literally.
were at his base. Like, what do you mean? They were 10 feet from his. They were in render. They heard the teleport go off.
Alright.
All of you toxic low lives need to grow up and go see a pair of tits. On fucking God. Tribe morale was at an all-time low, and it was time for me to give my tribe an inspiring speech to raise their confidence. Alright, so listen. Right. So we might not have all of our teams, and we might not have any of our flak, and we might not have half of our like materials that we just had at the last base, but I'm fucking out of here, bro. I'm leaving. But obviously I didn't leave, and things were about to go from bad to worse. You remember earlier in the video when Scope said,
How does
Like,
he
why is
always
he
know
always
where the
gone?
fuck
Like-
to go?
I tried to give this tribe the benefit of the doubt, but we had been running into them all over the map at random spots that just didn't really make any sense. But since they had teleported right next to their base, I just kind of brushed it off and said that it had to have been because they were there and they heard the teleport. But within 1 hour of us moving base, these guys knew exactly where we were and were trying to put down turrets to fob us. Now, at the time that I'm uploading this video, this base location's pretty well known because multiple people have made videos on it. On our server, however, it was only day 2 of the map being out, and we'd been going to this cave every like 30 minutes to an hour to get the blueprints because we knew Clement and his tribe were built there and that the blueprints were really good. And there's a rock that separates the cave in half, and most of the time that we went there, the rock would have respawned, showing us that nobody had even went to this cave on our server once. But the second that we moved there, these guys ended up showing up. It's just a little bit strange. I'm not going to call anything on it, but it was a little bit odd. Grappled into turrets.
Yeah, I did too. It's gone.
You're going to tell me we move from one side of the map to the other side of the map. Literally,
I instantly drop a fob.
literally from fucking this cord to this cord. And these guys find where our base is.
Ow!
Fuck?
Oh, he cryoed it. He threw it up with the.
Andrew
Bro,
Sarkis, Andrew
we're
Sarkis,
right.
Andrew Sarkis, Andrew Sarkis.
Yeah,
Andrew
yeah,
Sarkis.
it-
Where's our
Where the fuck
Andrew?
is it? I see it, I see it, I see it.
They're 100% gonna.
They're just.
No, they're bad. What are they doing? He's so bad.
What is he doing?
I don't know, but that worked out for us, bro.
They all just died.
Oh yeah, but they just soaked all of our fucking turrets, bro. We need to kill
No,
this
they did
shit.
it. No,
We
they
need to
did
kill
it. No,
this
they
shit,
did it.
dude.
We need to harvest it.
Harvest
Yeah,
that shit, boys!
It's not dead. Kill it.
Oh,
Oh my God.
harvest
Oh.
it, harvest it, harvest it, harvest it, harvest
He's
it.
inside, he's inside, he's inside.
Inside
He
what?
just
Inside
ate
where?
me to death. Inside the base.
He's up. He's up here.
Where?
You picked me.
Literally-
He was at the fucking Andrew Sarkis.
Punching him
Andrew
his ass. I'm
Sarkis.
punching his ass into the turrets.
Bite him. Pick him up, Caesar.
Move these tames. Move these tames. Move these tames.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Caesar.
There's two down there.
Bro, I don't want to talk about that, okay? Listen, listen. Me and Bam were moving loot, right? And then everybody else went the wrong TP, bro. And then they flew straight over to your base. I don't want to talk about it, okay? That wasn't even all of it, bro. Give me my angler back.
Give me my heel back. Give me my angler
Give me my angler back right now, and I'll let you live. You give me my angler back, and I won't wipe you, okay?
I really died.
This is a last warning, bro. Give me the angler back, and I'll let you
Bro,
live. Can you guys hear me in game anymore?
I think
I
so.
know. But you might just be too far away. I don't know.
My game chat's fucked, bro.
After that failed attempt to stego rush the front and then being unable to throw a stego up and do anything in the back, they did end up actually packing up. After that, we just kind of did a little bit of farming and taming and stuff like that. We ran into the tribe out front that actually had the Ellie caves, and they turned out to be a very weird tribe. They were acting super friendly and nice to us to our faces, but then shortly after this interaction, we ended up running into them while we were taming bats, and they killed, I think it was Scope, and then also all of the bats that he had just tamed. So they were acting nice on the one hand, and I think they even gave us stuff when we ran into them out front, but then they were being really hostile to us open world, and they were locking down all of the ways to get Ellie. At this point, they had announced that they were going to be releasing new servers, and we all talked about it as a tribe. And even though I'm super against the idea of moving servers when you're on smalls like this, everybody else was pretty much for the idea. And we had a plan to go ahead and lock one of the Ellie caves down ourselves for the next wipe, try and go for the charge node cave. So with that, we all logged off. And just to cement these guys being total weirdos, when I logged back in later that night to go ahead and transfer my character off the server, they had raided our base as soon as I let them know that we probably were going to leave, and they had brought me all the way back to their base and tried to cage me.
Gentlemen, you will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.